Welcome everyone to another heartfelt tribute on our channel. Today, we remember and honor the life and legacy of a remarkable artist, Malcolm-Jamal Warner, American actor, musician, and poet who touched millions through his talent, charisma, and wisdom. Born on August 18, 1970, and sadly passing on July 20, 2025. Malcolm-Jamal Warner left an unforgettable imprint on American television and culture. Known to many as the lovable Theo Huxtable from The Cosby Show, Warner was much more than a teen sitcom star. He was a gifted musician, powerful spoken-word poet, a man of deep introspection and purpose. We mourn the loss of this legend, but we also celebrate a life that inspired generations. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel to help us keep honoring icons like Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Early life and family. Background: Malcolm-Jamal Warner was born on August 18, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey, to Pamela Warner, a divorced single mother who worked as a manager and had a passion for theater. Warner's mother played a significant role in nurturing his creative instincts from a young age. In fact, she later became his manager, guiding his career with love and determination. Named after Malcolm X and jazz pianist Ahmad Jamal, Warner's destiny seemed to be linked to artistic greatness. He showed an early interest in performing arts, acting in school plays, and taking theater classes throughout childhood. His mother's belief in his talent and their unbreakable bond formed the emotional foundation for his later success. Breakthrough. On The Cosby Show at just 14 years old, Warner achieved stardom by landing the role of Theo Huxtable, the only son of Cliff and Claire Huxtable, in the iconic American sitcom The Cosby Show, which ran from 1984 to 1992. He was chosen from among hundreds of young actors. During an exhaustive, nationwide casting call, as Theo, Warner became a household name. His character was relatable to countless teenagers, humorous, curious, sometimes rebellious, but always full of heart. The show itself was a cultural milestone, presenting a successful African-American family in a warm and positive light. During his years on The Cosby Show, Malcolm developed a deep love for storytelling, directing, and the production side of entertainment, which would later shape his multifaceted career. Post-Cosby career and growth as an actor after The Cosby Show ended, Warner refused to be pigeonholed as just Theo Huxtable. He continued to pursue acting and broadened his range with appearances in various TV series and films. Notable works include his roles in Jeremiah, Malcolm and Eddie, which he co-created and starred in, and guest roles in Touched by an Angel, Community, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Warner displayed remarkable longevity in an industry known for short-lived fame. His portrayal of complex and emotionally nuanced characters showcased his maturity and depth as an actor. In the critically acclaimed medical drama, The Resident, he played Dr. A.J. Austin, a cardiothoracic surgeon, a role that garnered widespread praise for his commanding and heartfelt performance. Ventures into directing and producing. Warner's artistic ambitions extended far beyond acting. By his early 20s, he had already directed music videos and episodes of television shows, including The Cosby Show and All That. He became one of the youngest African-American directors in TV at the time. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, he directed episodes of Kenan and Kel, Malcolm and Eddie, and other sitcoms. His behind-the-camera contributions proved his ability to balance artistry with technical skill. Warner believed in using his platform to shape more authentic narratives, especially for Black communities. Music and poetry career aside from acting and directing, Warner had a deep love for music and spoken-word poetry. He was a skilled bass guitarist and led his own band, Miles Long, blending jazz, funk, and soul into a unique sound. The band released multiple albums, including the Miles Long mixtape, and performed at music festivals and intimate venues alike. Warner's spoken-word poetry reflected his intellect, political consciousness, and sensitivity. his performances were thoughtful and intense, often touching on identity, love, injustice, and personal growth. His 2003 release, Love and Other Social Issues, combined his poetry with music, further cementing his status as a Renaissance man of the arts. Awards and recognition. Over the course of his career, Warner earned several awards and nominations that honored both his acting and artistic talents. In 2015, he won a Grammy Award for Best Traditional R&B Performance alongside Robert Glasper and Lala Hathaway for the song Jesus Children. He also received NAACP Image Award nominations for his acting roles in The Cosby Show, Read Between the Lines, and The Resident. These accolades recognized not only his contributions to mainstream entertainment, but also his integrity, consistency, and dedication to authentic storytelling. Personal life and philosophy. Malcolm-Jamal Warner was known to be private about his personal life, but he was also an open book when it came to his values. He was a reflective man who often spoke on the importance of mental health, Black empowerment, and fatherhood. Though he never married publicly, Warner was in several long-term relationships, including a well-known one with actress Michelle Thomas, who sadly passed away in 1998. He became a father later in life, embracing parenthood with the same sensitivity and responsibility he brought to his art. He lived by the principle of being intentional with purpose, choosing work and relationships that fed his soul rather than fed his ego. Illness and untimely death. In the final years of his life, Warner kept a relatively low profile. However, it was reported in early 2025 that he had been battling a private illness, which he chose not to disclose to the public. On July 20, 2025, the world was shocked to learn of his passing at the age of 54. Tributes poured in from fellow actors, musicians, poets, and fans across generations. Many spoke about how Malcolm-Jamal Warner helped redefine what it meant to be a young Black man on television, how he inspired artists to be multidimensional, and how he carried himself with elegance and strength, even off-camera. Endorsements, houses, and cars of the late Malcolm-Jamal Warner 1972-2025. Throughout his multifaceted career, Malcolm-Jamal Warner earned the respect of fans and peers not only for his acting but also for his intellect and integrity. While not one to aggressively pursue commercial fame, Warner still secured select endorsement deals over the years that aligned with his personal brand and values. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Warner appeared in various public service announcements, PSAs, including campaigns for youth education, literacy, and mental health awareness. He also partnered with Nike's Live Strong initiative to promote wellness in the Black community and had collaborations with niche brands like Schecter Guitars, which recognized his jazz and funk music contributions. Later in his career, Warner lent his voice and image to independent, Black-owned brands, including small tech startups and organic lifestyle products, preferring to support socially conscious companies over large corporate endorsements. When it came to real estate, Malcolm-Jamal Warner lived modestly by Hollywood standards. He owned a comfortable home in Studio City, Los Angeles, known for its artistic interior, cozy studio space, and a music room where he wrote poetry and composed music. The house, valued at around $1.8 million, was a private sanctuary rather than a flashy estate. As for his car collection, Warner kept things stylish yet understated. He owned a Tesla Model S, which reflected his eco-conscious values, and a classic black 1967 Ford Mustang, which he frequently drove to jazz gigs and poetry readings. He was also seen driving a BMW X5 SUV, offering both practicality and luxury, though he never chased excessive wealth or materialism. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's endorsements, home and cars, were a reflection of his refined taste, grounded lifestyle, and commitment to purposeful living. Legacy and influence. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's legacy cannot be overstated. He was not just a former child star, he was a trailblazer who evolved with grace. refusing to be defined by one role or one era. His portrayal of Theo Huxtable continues to resonate, while his later work inspired a new generation of Black creatives. His poetry and music enriched lives, and his words offered hope in turbulent times. Warner also mentored young actors and directors, offering guidance from a place of lived experience. He stood for artistry over fame, depth over popularity, and authenticity over imitation. His influence will be felt in the arts and culture for decades to come. Final words as we say goodbye to Malcolm-Jamal Warner. We do so with gratitude. We thank him for making us laugh, think, reflect, and feel. We thank him for staying true to his vision in an industry that so often asks artists to compromise. Rest in power, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Your light will continue to shine through every screen, speaker, and stage you've ever graced. Thank you for watching this tribute to the incredible life of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. If you found this video touching or informative, please like, share, comment your favorite memory of Malcolm. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartfelt tributes and biographies. Until next time, keep celebrating the legends who've shaped our world.